Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen. And
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
I don't know if there's a...
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight's game at AT&T Center, it's the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. After fighting so many battles to keep the Kings in Sacramento, they are set to open up a new arena for the start of next season. Shaq, you've been involved with the Kings. How big was this for the city?
Well, it firmly establishes the Kings in Sacramento for years to come. Excuse me, Shaqramento. The design is great. It's going to be the first drop-top arena, indoor-outdoor arena. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I mean, unfortunately, the house that Kenny built is going down, you know, but it's a new state-of-the-art arena downtown, so I've actually
2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're live at AT&T Center. Well, to Senate. Antonio, Texas for this Spurs home game. And the Spurs start out with the ball. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. On defense, the Spurs all fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Rudy Gay. Bellinelli is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's McLemore in at the 3 slot. It's not really a surprise at this point, but the Spurs were in the playoffs last year. 18th consecutive appearance.
Yeah, they weren't in that usual top 3 spot, though. Although, had they won the last game, instead of being the 6th, they could have been the 2nd.
Right.
Didn't have that home court advantage, and as they went up against the Clippers, it really cost them in that 7th game.
And the jam by Rudy Gay. Here's Parker. Leonard on the wing. Aldridge up on top. Shoots. Can't hit. Nice D from Cousins.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Aldridge against Gay. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Parker against Rondo. Pass to Gay. 3-pointer. Green with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Leonard dishes to Duncan. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here's Rondo. There's the feed to McLemore. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. The dish to Leonard. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Duncan against Cousins. Duncan goes in. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now here's Rondo. That drops.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. One thing to say about Rajon Rondo's career, he's come up big in the biggest of games, had 6 steals in the closeout game that gave Boston its 17th championship. Remember that back in 2008 for Coach Doc Rivers?
I really do. And after that Boston win in the series against the Lakers, Phil Jackson called Rondo the star of Game 6. Everyone had always talked about the Big Three in Boston. That year, it was the Big Four.
Wants to get it to Gay, and does. And that one is stuffed right through.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Now here's Gay. He's got 6. Pass to McLemore. Lets the 3 fly. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And, you know, guys, on the topic of Rondo, you look at his playoff career now. I mean, in 2009, he averaged nearly a triple-double in the postseason. I mean, this guy has great instincts, but he has to have the ball to orchestrate the way he's most effective.
Leonard with the ball. Bellinelli is covering. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The drive by Gay. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And going back to what we were saying, what you hope with Rondo is that he can get back to his full level of confidence. He tore the ACL in 13. He was traded in 14, lost his way a little bit, but he's still young enough to have several really good years in front of him.
Now here's Green. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Sacramento has possession. Outside Rondo. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. McLemore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stat for Sacramento.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Gay. Good D by Parker.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And it's Rondo penetrating, and he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. It's stolen by McLemore. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Duncan with the bucket.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Leonard kicks to Duncan. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
There's Green with the three. No good on the buzzer beater.
Here we go, San Antonio, please.
And the ageless one, Tim Duncan, just a remarkable career. His teammate Tony Parker talked about playing alongside. It's both unbelievable and amazing, you'd have to agree, talking about Tim Duncan and how he great continues to stay near the top of his game.
You know, Kevin, they say nobody has ever defeated Father Time. But, you know, there have been a couple of bigs that you'd have to see are the exceptions. Kareem being one, and then obviously now what Tim Duncan has been able to do over the course of his career. Just unbelievable.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. McLemore is out there with...
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in it.
Sacramento didn't have a free-flowing offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play transitioning from stagnant to free-flowing.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Gay in the corner. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 5 assists tonight. Sacramento, a team that is likely to put it on the floor to attack. We saw that last year. They have no problem creating with player movement versus ball movement, which is something which is a nice way to kind of begin the transition.
It is, and Kevin, they were dead last in the league in terms of catch-and-shoot field goal attempts. Also near the bottom in catch-and-shoot field goal percentage, so they might have been justified in that.
Outside, Green. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Green's got 10 points.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Rondo passes to Gay. Now here's McLemore outside. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge kicks to Parker. The layup missed.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down. He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Rondo with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark.
You can't get in a much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Green in the post, guarded by McLemore. Parker outside, from the arc. They get it back. Duncan kicks to Parker. Parker with another miss. Kings leading now by 7. Cousins dishes to Rondo. Gay outside. Clock at 6. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, he